Hi everyone, welcome to Re-Emerging Spirit. My name is Rudy Cromwell. Thank you for joining me. This is just my personal blog where I share a lot of lifestyle content, everything from cooking to DIY. We're gonna go into finances, relationships, you name it, we're gonna cover it. But today, because it's a new year, I wanna talk about 10 ways to live your best life. This is something I got into a few years ago. Those of you that bullet journal will be familiar with it, but it's making your level 10 best life. So you pick 10 areas of your life you want to work on, and then have 10 sections within each one of those categories that you're going to work on. And as you kind of do them and fulfill them, you would color them in, and you would have this very colorful, well filled in graph by the end of the year. And it gives you a really clear visual on how well you did live your best life over the course of the year. So I want to share with you what mine were. So they were family and friends, personal growth, spirituality, business, finances, recreation, health and fitness, happy home, parenting, and self-care. So let's dive into those really quickly. During my family and friends, I realized that I wasn't connecting with people enough. I got so busy with work and my own kids' activities and their after school sports and their clubs that I was forgetting friends and family. You'd realize you hadn't talked to your cousin in like 6 months, or you hadn't even like checked in with your best friend in 2 or 3 weeks. So I made a pact to fix that. So under my family and friends category, I made sure that I was going to start writing more thinking of you letters and cards and mailing them out to people, because who doesn't love to get some happy mail in the mail amongst all those bills? Actually schedule on my schedule coffee dates with people. Actually put them in your schedule like you would a dentist appointment or work, because you're making them a priority when you schedule them into your daily planner. More girls' trips. I think there's just something so fulfilling about just hanging out with your girls for a weekend, whether you go to a fancy hotel or just to a cottage, or just out back somewhere and pitch a couple tents. Girls' weekends and girls' trips are so important. Same for the guys. I was gonna blog about my favorite people. Seeing as how I'm a blogger and I blog anyway, why not make the occasional blog post just about that best friend or my favorite cousin, and some of the adventures we've had together, just as a way to really show them how much I care about them and appreciate having them in my life. Also, Sunday dinners. Sunday dinners are a huge thing for me, and it was something I had a lot of growing up, and I was missing it. So I started doing it once a month. Big Sunday dinner at my house. All my friends, my neighbors, everybody invited. Big spread, kind of like a Christmas dinner or Thanksgiving dinner, but we were just doing it once a month. And it was fun and so fabulous. I really miss not being able to do that. It's one of the things I had to stop doing when the pandemic hit, and I miss it. And I'm looking forward to getting back into that as soon as we're able to when things open this year. Schedule reminders to just remember people's birthdays and anniversaries. I know I'm bad for that. I may think of it a week ahead and think, oh yeah, my best friend's birthday's next week on Thursday. But then you get busy with life and you forget, and the birthday comes and goes and you're like, oh, I missed it. Put reminders right in your phone so you get an alarm or an alert to remind you when those very special birthdays and anniversaries are. Weekly check-ins. Have some list of friends and family and just make a point to checking in once a week, even if it is just a quick little text or a Facebook message, just to say, hey, how you doing? I'm checking in with you. Plan activities to get together. I have one girlfriend, we make a point of when we can, we book a hot tub night together. It's not a whole weekend or a whole big outing, but at least every few weeks or so, we have a couple hours where we get together in the evening and we just sit in the hot tub, talk, have a drink. You need to book those things into your schedules. Make my home a welcoming space for everybody. That doesn't just include my friends and family, but that also includes all my kids' friends. I want everybody to know our home is an open, welcome space. And to volunteer with friends and family. Whenever they call me and they say they have something going on that they're passionate about, I always jump in to help. What can I do? How can I help make that thing that you're trying to support go a little better? Second is spirituality for me. I know that's different for everybody. It's not everybody's wheelhouse, but for me, it's a part of my life. So I made that commitment that within that category of spirituality that I was going to do daily devotions, keep a prayer journal, finish my war room, do a ladies retreat, do a solitude retreat, build my library of Christian reading material, continue with regular Bible studies, volunteer within my church, support missions, and grow our small group that we had going at the time. Unfortunately, all our small groups have had to stop due to the pandemic, but I'm looking forward to those starting back up again when we can. The next category, number 3, was business. And within my business realm, these are 10 things that I was going to work on for the year. Booking more vendors events. Those used to be in person. Lately, the last 2 years, they've been all online events, but there's still events out there that you can be part of to promote your business. So book those vendors events, design ad campaigns and contests, because your clients and your customers and people that are considering buying from you don't want to just have your sales stuff thrown at them all the time. They just want to have fun. They want to connect with you as a person. So have those ad campaigns where they can get to know you a little better and, throw some contests and give away some free stuff. People love that. Make a lot more bookings, do some recruiting, blog more. Because some of the blogs can be personal, where I'm just talking about life stuff, but some of my blogs will be promoting my business or reviewing products. So you can see the befores and afters, or the extra special things about things of why they may be a good product for you or a good fit. To do more projects. Schedule posts. I'm really bad for that. I'll be on it for 3 or 4 days, and then I won't post anything on social media for a week. So I made a commitment to myself to be consistent at consistently posting on social media, because it's very important for your business. Taking more courses. You're never too old to learn new things, and it helps your business grow. Make more videos. And stock more products so that I have stuff on hand for those last minute shoppers. Next was personal growth. So in my personal growth category, I focused on reading more, just pleasure reading, try new recipes, play more golf, which I've still been able to do, thankfully. Do daily affirmations. I do coffee talk every morning. Some of you may be familiar with the book. If you're not, go check it out on Amazon. But I do my coffee talk every day. I try to travel more, or at least I was up until the pandemic hit, continuing to blog, blogging about my personal growth and my travel and all that stuff, which meant I had to get a new passport. Volunteer more, learn something new, and get a tattoo. I bailed on that one. I still have not gotten a tattoo one of these days. So next was finances. And in my finance category, I was going to budget, increase my income streams, which I have done. I now have multiple income streams. If you want to know more about that, message me in the comments and we'll talk. Savings, both in a savings vehicle, a TFSA or some sort of an investment, but then, that fun saving at home that you can visually see. We were doing that 52 weeks a year where you put so much money in the jar every week, because that you can visually see. It sits up on the mantle and you can see it every week getting fuller and fuller. And I just think it's fun, and it's a great way to teach your kids about saving as well. To do more donations, make sure I had my RSP all topped up, have my son's RESPs all topped up, invest more, top up my emergency fund. So that's very important. In one of my future blogs, we're gonna dive a little more into the budgeting and the whole finance thing. So you wanna stay tuned for that. I wanted to complete and finish the Dave Ramsey course, the Financial Peace. Still working on that one. It's a work in progress. And then pre-save for all the special events so that when the special events came up, I could just pay for them with cash and not have to go into debt, ringing up my credit card or dipping into my savings. So number 6 in living your best life was recreation. Now in this will be different for everybody, but here's where it landed for me because I'm a very crafty, hands-on, love to make things person. So for me, recreation is making sure throughout the year that I made time for crafts, to attend sports games. We are a Jays and a Raptors household, and we try to get to a couple of Raptors games every winter and a couple Jays games every summer because it fills my soul to do that. Get out and see some live theater when I can. Do a spa retreat at least once a year and just relax, zen right out. Do more hiking, either alone or with friends. Golfing, I really enjoy that. Painting classes, that is one I haven't completed yet. I need to get on that this year. I really have been dying for quite some time to take a painting class. Get out skiing more, seeing as I live right near a ski hill. And I want to do a train trip one of these days. It's still on my list. It hasn't happened yet, but it is on my to-do list to take a train trip and then just spend more quality time with my boys. And then the pandemic happened and I feel like I've done nothing but spend quality time with my boys. Who else feels like that? Can you relate? So next section for living your best life, health and fitness. So in that category, the big ones to focus on were drink less coffee. I failed at that miserably, I'll be honest. Meditate more, which goes along with those morning affirmations that I do. Eat natural foods, which I do. I almost never eat processed, canned, packaged food. I eat mostly natural. Try to get more sleep. Meal prep. Meal prep can be such a game changer. It feels like such a chore to kind of make yourself do it. Like, oh, it's Sunday afternoon, I have to meal prep for the week. But then throughout the week, you're so bloody thankful that you took the time to meal prep. It is a game changer, I swear. Embrace meal prep. Get more exercise, drink more water, get a Fitbit. Check, got that off the list. Because I find tracking all that other stuff works better when you got something helping you track it all. Drink more shakes and smoothies and play more sports, which has been tough during the pandemic, let me tell you. And then number 8 is happy home. So in the happy home category, we have organize the garage because I'm sorry, that's my workspace and that just keeps me happy when it's organized. Buy all new bedding for our beds. You should do that every couple of years. It just freshens up your space, freshens up your bed, makes you feel better. Do more gardening. Laptops for both the boys. They both have their own laptop. Now people don't have to fight over sharing them. I want to do a dog bowl bench. That's one of my projects, my DIYs that I want to make is like one of the benches and then their bowls sit in the bench so that they're not lying on the floor getting kicked around. Get a steam cleaner because I kind of like to steam clean my own furniture fairly regularly. I have boys and dogs. Need steam cleaning. And get a new microwave. Check, we have that. Organize my office. That is always an ongoing process. Finish my stairs in my home because I had ripped all the carpet off and started to refinish them. And then it's one of those things that kind of got pushed off. So it's on my goal this year to completely finish refinishing my stairs and build an art table, which I did. Already done, check. So number 9 is parenting, very important to me. And these are things I wanted to do more of with my boys. So cook together, which we do. Budget with the boys, teaching experience. Cell phones off at home during dinner time or movie nights. And we stick to that. And it's been a really good thing for our family to do that. Date nights with each son individually, so they get one-on-one time with mom. Plan birthday adventures. They're older now. They're 20 and 17. They don't want a birthday party with friends over and cake and balloons. To them, it's lame. So instead, I save up money and I take them each on like a birthday adventure. The one son and I may go spend a whole day in Toronto and see a bunch of sights and then catch the Raptors game that night. That means more to them than just, buying a cake and getting balloons and silly stuff. When they were younger, they loved the birthday party. Now it's more about birthday adventures where we go away and do something together for their birthday. Attend their games because they both play sports, so it's important that I be but I'm a single mom. I work full time. That's a hard one to keep, but I commit to that I try to make it to as many of their games as possible. We have regular family meetings where we talk stuff out and share. I converse with them regularly. How was your day? What's new? Going through their college options with them. Now, my oldest son already is in university, but we had tons and tons of conversations before he nailed down what school he wanted to go to and for what. My youngest is now in grade 12, so we're in the middle of those conversations now. And getting them new tech gadgets. They each have their own, the wireless earbuds, they have their own laptops, they have decent cell phones, all the things they need to stay up to date in this world of technology we live in. And last but not least is self-care. It's kind of at the end of my list, which is kind of normal for me, but not any less important. So in the self-care was getting mani-pedis occasionally, meals out, which is hard during the pandemic. It kills me not to have the occasional meal out because I'm such a foodie. I love my food. Make my own wine. I enjoy a good glass of wine, but instead of buying it all the time, I love the experience of going somewhere and making my own wine. Go out dancing as often as I can. I don't get to do that now, thanks to, So I do a lot of TikTok videos and do duets with people. It gets me moving, it gets me dancing, it gets me having fun. Get your hair done once in a while, people. There's just something nice about getting your hair did, right? I get a massage at least once a year for my birthday. I stick to that. That is my birthday treat to myself. Self-care, people. It's not selfish, it's important. Get an occasional cleaning service. Pay someone else to clean your house for you. I get tired. Moms, do you feel me? I just get tired of cleaning the house all the time. Hire a cleaning service. Treat yourself. New clothes occasionally. Take a bubble bath, like a real just long soak in the tub bubble bath. Do yourself the favor. And I go to an occasional movie by myself. I'm a mom of 2 boys. They don't always want to go see the romantic comedy or whatever I want to go see. So I take myself. It's okay. It's not weird. Promise me. But yeah, I enjoy it. So there you have it. Those are my 10 ways to live your best life over the next year. You can do everything on every list or just do half of them. But the goal is you have things on your list you're striving for. I hope you found something useful out of this. I'm sorry it went a little longer than I wanted it to. But yeah, let's make 2022 our year. Let's get back to living. All right, everyone, stay safe, subscribe, and stick around. Invite your friends, and there'll be much more of this to come. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.